How are you doing? The one supplement I think you should be taking, but you probably are not, ashwagandha. That's the supplement you should take. If you want to hang out for the next few minutes while I explain why I believe you should add it into your regimen, I'll do my best to be concise. When we wake up in the morning, we begin cortisol production. And then we hit a peak. Then cortisol production basically decreases and it wanes off. And ideally, we get back to a base level. As athletes, we train, which increases our cortisol levels, our stress, our fatigue. And one of the things that's very important for us to be able to continue to train smart and hard is how do we manage this fatigue? How do we mitigate our cortisol levels so that we can continue to perform? One of the ways we do that, of course, is sleep, nutrition, recovery. We need to take these things very seriously. And one of the things we can do is find supplements that work to help aid in these recovery steps. And that's where ashwagandha comes in. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen, which simply means it's a plant-based supplement. So there are other adaptogens that are, mushrooms derived from other types of plants. Ashwagandha comes from a root, and so it's a healthy, natural thing to take. So one of the things that ashwagandha does is it helps to buffer cortisol. It helps to lower this. And so what we want to do is when we take this, we want to take it an hour, 2 hours before we go to bed. And that will just begin to just start to slam down that cortisol level so that we can have a better night's sleep. Now, there's a couple of things to know about ashwagandha. It's potent. It's pretty potent. So you want to cycle on and off of it. Generally, they recommend if you're going to do it for a week straight, you take it for a week, then you cycle off of it for 1 to 2 weeks. If you're going to take it for a week straight, I would recommend 2 weeks off. Now, generally, I don't take it for a week. What I will do, how I utilize this, is on a day that I know I have put in some very hard day. So I've done my strength training session and a hard interval session. I'll take ashwagandha to help limit how much cortisol I'm going to sleep with. And it really helps a lot. And if I have had a really hard week, I may take it for the entire week. But most likely I generally don't. What I'll do is I'll supplement it with another adaptogen, even though technically some people will say it's not really an adaptogen, but that's neither here nor there. And that is lion's mane. So lion's mane, I'm sure you've heard that it helps with brain health, which is true, but it also helps with inflammation. So if you take your ashwagandha and you balance it out with your lion's mane, so maybe you take this for a couple days, get off of it, take this for a couple days, you're gonna start to find yourself in a very, very good place. The cool thing with lion's mane, this is a brilliant supplement, by the way. You don't have to cycle off of this. So if you're not sure about this, you can just jump on this and really find yourself in a very good place pretty quickly. And I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of lion's mane. Now, I'm not sponsored at all. Like, I don't get any deals. I don't get I don't get anything. This everything that I'm telling you, I pay for myself. And I've done a lot of research trying to find the best product in this realm. Realmushrooms.com, hands down, they sell the best mushroom products anywhere on the internet. And for my ashwagandha, I get it from Transparent Labs. Just outstanding quality control and just good stuff. I've had some other ashwagandha products from other brands. I don't need to say their names. And just, yeah. Transparent Labs makes the best ashwagandha. Something else to consider with ashwagandha is if you have some thyroid stuff going on, you have some autoimmune disease stuff going on, or if you're pregnant and you're just unsure, I would really recommend consulting your doctor and letting them know, hey, this is how I want to take it. These are the purposes, the reasons, and I'm not going to be on it forever, but I just want to take it every now and then when I have really hard days. I would be shocked if they were to tell you no. But once again, I'm not a doctor. Consult with a doctor. And yeah, so that's it. That's all I've got for you for today. I'm going to do my best to keep some videos coming on training, nutrition, supplementation. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next time.